guys, this is your tutorial for Tuesday, March 9th. Make sure you're clicking this attendance link down here so that we can give you credit for being here today. Okay? So today we are spending time reviewing our human body notes, and then we're going to start this human body interactive notebook together. We're going to do slides 2 through 8 of it today. And don't forget your human body vocabulary has been assigned, and it's due on March 26th. So I'm just going to do a quick recap of your notes, because you guys already heard this on Friday. Homeostasis is the body's ability to keep an internal balance no matter what's going on around you. So when you're cold, your muscles shiver to cause heat. When you're hot, your skin sweats to cool you down. That's homeostasis. Now, all the different systems. Your skeletal system's main job is to support the body and protect the organs. So it creates a framework for us. It protects the organs underneath, and it works really well with our muscular system to help us move. For interactions, definitely the muscular for movement. The bones connect to the muscles to move the body. Respiratory system brings in oxygen that's needed for the bone cells. Circulatory system is bringing everything to the bone cells, and the digestive system is giving nutrients for your bones to grow. Muscular system helps you move. That's their main job, is movement. For interactions, we said the skeletal system already, but for respiratory system, the oxygen gets brought to your muscle cells. Your blood from your circulatory system is bringing the needed substances to the muscle cells, and your digestive system is providing those nutrients for your muscle cells to do the work. Circulatory system deals with your heart and blood. Its main job is to transport all those materials to and from your cells. If your blood did not flow through your body, a lot of things would happen. You wouldn't get the nutrients that you need. Your cells wouldn't get the oxygen that they need. The waste from your cells would not be carried out of your body. Heat couldn't be distributed. Hormones wouldn't be brought to parts of your body, and your white blood cells would not be brought to areas of infection to fight it off. So for the circulatory system, you can say that it interacts with any system because it brings everything that every system needs to it by using blood. Your digestive system's main job is to break down the foods we eat so that we can absorb the nutrients, and then it gets rid of the stuff we don't need through solid waste. It involves your intestines, your stomach, all that good stuff. It interacts with the circulatory system by your blood picking up the nutrients and bringing it to everywhere in your body. And it also can interact with really any system because it provides the nutrients for growth that all the cells need. Your respiratory system brings in oxygen, releases carbon dioxide. It interacts with all your different systems. Why is smoking harmful? This definitely impacts your respiratory system. Because smoking can shorten your life. It can lead to lung cancer. It can interfere with the production of healthy cells in your lungs, and smoke can actually irritate your lungs to the point where it causes excess mucus. Why would you perform CPR on an unresponsive patient? So that you could keep that oxygen flowing in their body when they're not breathing. And then why is it a bad idea to see how long you can hold your breath? That's because you never want to deprive your body of oxygen. You need oxygen to survive. Now, for interactions, respiratory works with your circulatory system because your blood picks up the oxygen, brings it to the cells, and then it picks up the waste from your lungs, which is carbon dioxide, and filters that to go through the body. Every single cells need oxygen to survive, so the respiratory system is crucial. Nervous system detects information from the outside environment, as does your brain, your nerves, anything that your body tells you to do. This is your nervous system. Your nervous system also controls all of your processes by using nerves. So the sensations or the electrical impulses through the nerves tells the brain what to do. And then the brain tells the body what to do. It interacts with your skeletal system by your skeletal system protecting the brain and the spinal cord. The muscular system protects the nerves, which are important. And it's very important because the nervous system is definitely needed to maintain homeostasis, to keep that internal balance. Your excretory system is just like your urinary system, same thing. All it does is filter waste from the blood and then releases them through urine. It has your kidneys, ureters, urethra, and bladder. It definitely interacts with your circulatory system because Your blood has to be filtered to get rid of the waste, so it's your kidneys, which are part of the excretory system, that are filtering the blood and removing the waste. It also interacts with your skeletal system because the skeletal system protects the kidneys. Endocrine system is your system of hormones. Hormones are needed to keep a balance inside of our bodies, okay? It regulates many things inside of us. So these chemicals are hormones inside of our body, and they are released into the blood and help keep us balanced. It interacts with the circulatory system because the blood brings those hormones to different parts of the body, and also the reproductive system because there are reproductive hormones. So men have testosterone, females have estrogen, and those are released through the endocrine system. The reproductive system we've already talked about. It produces male and female sex cells, which are egg and sperm, and its main job is to create more of its kind. It interacts with your endocrine system because your endocrine system secretes those reproductive hormones we just talked about, and also your circulatory system because the blood distributes the reproductive hormones in the body. Your immune system protects you from serious sicknesses, viruses, bacteria. It lets specific white blood cells and different cells go to areas of the body to help fight that infection. So it's there to keep us healthy. The circulatory system is what carries those white blood cells and T cells to all parts of your body to fight off the invaders, and it can technically protect all other cells in every system by attacking the viruses and bacteria that come into the body. The integumentary system acts as a barrier. This is our skin, hair, nails. Is very important in keeping us safe from the outside world. Okay, it helps retain our body fluids. It helps protect us against diseases. It eliminates waste through sweating. So it's very important in maintaining homeostasis. This system protects all other systems from the outside world. It interacts with your excretory system because your excretory system removes cellular waste, which is then released through skin, through sweating. And then the nervous system helps it maintain homeostasis by letting us know when to retain fluid, when to shiver, when to sweat. Now, today under the classwork tab, we're starting that interactive notebook I was telling you about. If you notice, it gives you directions at the top, gives you some vocab, gives you a little information, and then you have these little sticky notes over here where it says insert text here. These are where you're answering the questions, okay? So for example, this slide says read the following information about our bodies and how they're organized and answer the questions that follow. It tells us what a specialized cell is, a tissue, an organ, and an organ system there under vocabulary. And then under how is the body organized, it says an animal's body is organized into a body plan. The levels of organization system go in order from simplest to most complex. It starts with specialized cells to tissues to organs and finally organ systems. So the first sticky note says, what does it mean to be organized? It's kind of like your own perception of what you think it means to be organized. What's the difference between a specialized cell and a tissue? Well, look at your vocab. A specialized cell are cells in similar shape and size, and tissues are groups of many similar cells that will work together to make a specific function. And then the third sticky note, what are the 4 levels of organization? They're right here. Specialized cell, tissue, to organ, and then it creates your organ systems. Okay? So all you're doing is reading through and answering the little sticky notes on the side. This specific slide talks about cells. You'll answer these 3 questions on the side about cells. The next talks about tissues and the different kinds. Answer those 3 questions. This finishes 2 more types of tissues. Answer the 3 questions. Just kidding, there's only 2 questions. This one is just a little piece of information reviewing the 4 types of different tissues. This one talks about the different organs. There's only 2 questions here, and it goes over the different organs that are essential for survival. This slide goes over all of our organ systems, and we answer these 3 questions. And then this slide is about body organization. So it says list the simplest body parts to the most complex and give examples of each. So for example, the first one would be specialized cells, and they gave the example of a fat cell. The next one would be tissue, which they gave us, so now we need to give an example of a type of tissue. The next one would be organs, and then the next one we give an example of an organ system. Okay? If you have any questions, reach out to us so we can help you.